guy had a nice career, man.
He did indeed. Time for the news. Once again, downtown, we got 46 degrees. Here's Bill.
Thanks, Steve. Good morning, everyone. Deputy Chief of the Portsmouth Police Department, Jason Hedrick, revealed the arrest and indictment of Brady McClurg, age 31, of Summit Street here in Portsmouth. McClurg has been charged with 17 counts of pandering obscenity involving a minor. All charges are F2 level offenses. Now, the Internet Crimes Against Children Agency contacted the Portsmouth Police Department regarding information they received about child sexual assault material being shared on the Internet from McClurg's address. Detectives from the City Police Department then executed a search warrant and seized numerous electronic devices. As a result of that search warrant, McClurg was indicted on 17 felony counts of pandering obscenity involving a minor. Now, McClurg was lodged in the Scioto County Jail pending his arraignment in Scioto County Common Pleas Court. Meanwhile, Ohio Governor Mike DeWine has announced additional support for the use of body-worn cameras by local law enforcement. Kate Burdett has details.
The Ohio Department of Public Safety's Office of Criminal Justice Services will award nearly $4.6 million in funding to help local law enforcement agencies across the state pay for body-worn camera equipment and associated costs. A total of 131 law enforcement agencies are receiving a grant award, including 21 agencies that will use the funding to create new body-worn camera programs, and 110 agencies that will dedicate funding toward expanding or upgrading existing technology.
And as this session of the Kentucky legislature closed, an older statute is being revived in the Commonwealth. Our friend and colleague Charles Baglin breaks it down.
As the 2025 Kentucky legislature gavels to a close, House Bill 114 reminds us that outside the Capitol, spring is in the air. Legislation originally enacted in 1966 has lawmakers discussing broadening the Kentucky recreational land use statute. It exempts landowners from liability when they allow their land, upon request, for outdoor enjoyment. Bringing the measure on the Senate floor is Senator Brandon Smith.
Is a direct result of a bill that was followed many years ago that created adventure tourism. There had been multiple attempts of trying to open up a lot of the wonderful points across Kentucky that were held in private hands, and people honestly didn't want people traipsing around their property, and they didn't want the liability.
Historically, the land use statute lists, but is not limited to, hunting, fishing, camping, picnicking, and horseback riding. To avoid liability, the property owner must grant permission and not charge a fee.
And the growth of the downtown Boneyfiddle area continues as the Kitchen Collective looks to help new business owners get a great start. The collective operates out of their location on Market Street. We spoke with Julia Collier, the owner.
The reason that I started Kitchen Collective and our whole mission is to allow any food entrepreneur who needs access to a commercially licensed kitchen, they can come in and use our kitchen, and the whole reason behind that is just to make it more affordable for people that are starting out or want to grow their business.
Collier explained how the collective works.
You know, the kitchen allows someone who is starting out, or maybe they're working out of their kitchen at home and they've just run out of room and they need the ability to scale their business and grow it. A lot of people starting out, they don't have the funding to rent a space and then pay for the equipment and all of the licenses that you have to have and the inspections. They can come in and use Kitchen Collective, and they've got all the equipment available, the space. You know, I've provide the licensing, so they can just come in and basically start their business or grow their business.
For Mix 99.3 News, I'm Bill Shope.
Well, Bill, have you heard of micro-retiring?
No, but I can kind of guess what it is.
Well, instead of working for 40 years and then enjoying the golden years, more young adults are taking micro-retirements. Now, this term was first coined back in 2007, describes taking a career pause before actually going to retirement age. These sabbaticals and career breaks allow workers to develop hobbies, complete trainings to further, their careers.
Right.
While sabbaticals are sponsored by the workplaces themselves, more and more Gen Zers are instead terminating their employment in order to take time off and learn new skills before they finish out their workforce years.
Well, that would be nice if you can do it.
Yeah. Unfortunately for me, I haven't retired yet, but I'm working on my next skill level of what I'm going to be doing.
And what would that be?
Oh, I don't know. Sitting on a park bench in Tracy Park, feeding the hungry pigeons.
I can see that coming down the pipe.
Yeah, I wanted to do something that was really meaningful in my life, And there's a lot of hungry pigeons out there. You've seen them on the air conditioner.
There's a lot. You're not a kid, and they're pterodactyls.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's going to be considered a micro-retiring, but at least I'm finding something to fill those long hours in the void that I'll find in my life.
Man, I tell you what, when you work in our business, you don't have a lot of long-houred voids.
All I'm going to do right now is take the last $20 I've saved and go down to John and buy peanuts so that the pigeons will never go hungry.
There you go.
All right, man, thank you. This update brought to you by Smith Discount Pharmacy, corner of 2nd and Chillicothe, across from the school, South Webster, Maine, and their newest location in Minford. Serving you since 1925.
In 1925, the first television image was transmitted, and a new car cost about $525. That same year, Smith's Pharmacy opened its doors to serve Portsmouth and the surrounding area. For over 100 years now and through 4 generations, Smith's Pharmacy has been helping the area get well with care and convenience. The first area pharmacy to offer computerized prescriptions and one of the first to provide free monthly med boxes. There's never a long wait. Drive-through convenience, free same-day delivery. Visit Smith's Pharmacies, Portsmouth, Minford, and South Webster.
And good morning, welcome. It is time now once again for sports, brought to you by X Vector, and that is X Vector Pest Control. And that is in Lucasville, Eric Miller. If you'd like to get all the pests taken away, just call X Vector Pest Control, or that's actually their website, xvectorpatrol.com. And now with sports, here's Chuck.
Thanks, Steve. Last night, the Cincinnati Reds bats came to life as Cincy walloped the Rangers 14-3 at Great American Ballpark. The Redlegs out-hit Texas 14-5. Ellie De La Cruz went 4 for 5 with 2 home runs and a double. De La Cruz drove in 7 runs and scored 4 himself. Matt McClain went 2 for 3 with a home run, and McClain drove in 3 runs. Brady Singer was the winning pitcher of record. He pitched 7 innings of 1-hit scoreless baseball, striking out 8 and walking only 2. The Reds are now 2-2 on the season and will host the Rangers again this evening for game number 2 of the 3-game series. The Reds and Rangers will go at it again this evening in the Queen City, and you can hear tonight's contest on Fox Sportsmouth AM 1260 and 95.7 FM. Coverage will begin at 6:10, leading up to the 6:40 pitch. Carson Spires will be on the mound for Cincy. Texas will counter with Nathan Eovaldi. The Cleveland Guardians fell short at San Diego 7-2 last night. Cleveland will visit the Padres again this evening at 9:40. Yesterday in high school softball, the Gallia Academy defeated Southeastern Ross 12-3. Colgrove was victorious over Valley 5-1. Meigs topped Rock Hill 15-3. Ironton was an 8-7 winner over Huntington, and Clay shut out Western Pike 10-0. Freshman Lainey Shepard threw her first career no-hitter in guiding the Panthers to last night's win. Yesterday in high school baseball, Piketon prevailed over Greenfield McLean 10-5. Valley was victorious over Logan 13-4. Clay topped Western Pike 9-4, and Boyd County bested Portsmouth 16-0. Sticking with high school sports and tennis yesterday, Clay knocked off East 5-0. Last night in the NCAA women's basketball tournament, Texas topped TCU 58-47, and UConn was a winner over USC 78-64. The women's Final Four is now set. On Friday, Texas will take on South Carolina, and UConn will meet up with UCLA. This evening in the NHL, the Columbus Blue Jackets will host the Nashville Predators. The puck will drop at 7. Your Portsmouth Insurance Sports Time is 7:10. Portsmouth Insurance is a TAH benefits partner. Give Gary Duzan a call for all of your employee benefit needs. And that is a look at sports.
Right. Thank you, Chuck. Brought to you by your friends at X Vector Pest Control. And they're easy to find. Just go online to xvectorpestcontrol.com. Eric Miller is there from Lucasville, and you can find out everything you need to know about getting rid of the pests. And we got traffic weather together coming up.